What is the most expensive thing in marketing? It's not ads. It's not software. It's the time you waste staring at a blank page. Every single marketing campaign, every email, every social media post starts with the pressure to be creative on demand. But what if your next brilliant idea wasn't a guess? What if it was based on a proven formula for what your customers actually click on? Today, we're building an AI assistant that kills creative block by learning from your own success to brainstorm your next winning campaign. I'm Adnan, and on this channel, I show you how practical AI automation delivers real, measurable results for your business. You are not talking about hypotheticals, you are talking about cutting costs, saving massive amounts of time, and directly boosting your profits. Let's build your AI advantage. Let's talk about a feeling every business owner and marketer knows all too well. The tyranny of the blank page. Every new campaign, every big idea starts with that blinking cursor, just mocking you. This creative block is more than just frustrating, it's expensive. It's hours of payroll spent on brainstorming, it's delayed campaigns, it's missed opportunities. And it leads to the most important question you can ask in marketing. Are your new ideas just guesses? Or are they based on a formula of what actually works for your audience? Well, today we're going to stop guessing. We're building your AI brainstorming partner. The goal here is simple, to go from a single rough idea in a spreadsheet to a complete data-backed campaign brief in just a few minutes. As you can see, the concept is to feed an idea into an AI brain and get a full campaign brief out. We're going to build an agent that does more than just prompt. It's going to analyze your past wins to generate incredible ideas for your future campaigns. And this right here is the secret sauce. This is what makes this build so powerful. This isn't just a generic prompt. The first thing our AI does is read your historical campaign data. It looks at your past emails, your old ads, and it identifies your absolute top performing subject lines and ad copy. Then, and only then, does it start creating. It uses your best work, your greatest hits, as the core inspiration for all of its new ideas. As you can see in the little equation on screen, we're combining past success with a new idea to guarantee a high quality output. Now, if you saw my last video, you know we talked about context engineering. This build is a perfect example of that principle in action. We're not just asking the AI a simple question, we're providing it with a rich package of context, a complete dossier for the mission. We're giving it the new campaign idea, we're defining our specific brand voice, and most importantly, we're giving it a summary of what's worked before. This high quality context is what allows the AI to produce high quality, relevant results instead of generic junk. And this is the payoff for your business. This is why you build a system like this. You instantly get dozens of creative angles to choose from. You ensure every single campaign you launch is built on a solid foundation of your own data. You free up your creative team to do what they do best, refine and execute on great ideas, not waste time brainstorming from scratch. And best of all, you never ever have to start from a blank page again. Alright guys, let's quickly walk you through the company we'll be working on today before starting our build. So, here is the company name, TechFlow, which is a modern tech accessories brand. And the brand voice it uses generally in its social media posts and ad copies is innovative, friendly, tech savvy, and value focused. Generally, its target demographics are aged from 18 to 35 who are tech enthusiasts, professionals, and students. So it usually sells wireless earbuds, phone accessories, smartwatches, charging solutions, pretty typical for a tech brand. So here is the data of its past campaigns. Here is the campaign ID, campaign name, product category, the subject line of each ad campaign, the ad copy inside it. As you can see here, everything is in details here. The social hook that the campaign used for each post. After the social hook, we have audience and segment. So our first campaign was targeted towards tech enthusiasts, the second one for mobile users, the third one for fitness enthusiasts, and on and on. Then we got some metrics here: open rates, click-through rates, conversion rate, revenue from each campaign, as you can see here. Then we got some performance score. We use some weighted formula here. Then we got revenue per click. Let's make it bold. Revenue per click, campaign rank based on all the metrics. Then we assign some performance tier here. So I prepared this whole spreadsheet for this video. So drop a like. So here we got a nice dashboard that updates in real time from the values. We got total campaigns, average open rate, average click-through rate, total revenue, and top performing category. So it will automatically populate from the entries from other sheets in this database. So after our campaign performance, which provides the historical data, then we got our new campaigns, which will be the trigger input for our automation. So here we have to specify basic things like campaign name, the product service, our target audience, campaign objective, the budget range for the campaign, the brand voice that we want to use, and the timestamp and status will be automatically populated. Then we got generated briefs / activity log. So after our AI generates the whole brief, it will at first create a Google document there, update that document with its generated campaign data, then update this log so you can check when the AI has created the campaign with all the details here. Alright, now we can start our build. At first we will add a Google Sheets trigger. So what triggers this workflow? It will Google Sheets on row added. So here connect with your Google Sheets trigger account. I have connected with mine and the mode. So it means how often to trigger. Do you generally you can keep it every day or every hour depending on your company and your marketing. And from here we will actually select, we can keep every hour. That's great. We can keep every minute for now for our testing purpose. Then the document from list, click here. So after you connected your Google Sheets node, it will automatically load all the available sheets from your account. So you worked with campaign brief. So we are going to select the document, and sheets we will select new campaigns trigger input. So when we input new campaign data in that sheet, it will automatically populate. And the trigger on, it will be triggered also by newly created columns, and that's alright. But in this workflow, we are going to trigger our workflow with every new row added. Great. There goes our Google Sheets trigger. Then we can add another Google Sheets node. Click here, scroll down, and select Get Rows in Sheet. So what this node will do, it will fetch all the historical data from all of your past campaigns to pass on to our AI node later on to process it. So connect your Google Sheets account here, scroll down, operation will be Get Rows, that's alright. Click Document, click Social Brief, and in the sheet you will select this sheet here, which was campaign performance or historical data. Click here, and all done. After that, we will add a code node here. Click here, delete everything. So I prepared the code beforehand so that I can keep the video short. You can pause the screen and check the code, and you can also get my JSON files as well, so you do not need to type anything, and everything is there already. You can get that from my link down below as well. So I'm just going to copy my already prepared code, paste here. Now let me explain what this node does. At first it assigns all the input from its previously fetched historical data into a new variable named historical data. Then it calculates performance scores for each campaign using this formula here. Then it also calculates the weighted performance score. Then it returns the performance score. Again it sorts by performance score and get the top 5. So if you remember, there was a column there originally in our sheet which said the top performers, but we also added that step here as well. So you don't have to do that. It will automatically fetch all the historical data and rank them based on their performance. So we are sorting by performance score and getting the top 5. Then we will be extracting insights from top performers. Then we will be extracting insights from the top performers. So why did they perform well, right? We need to check them. Then we will return all the analyzed data. Done. There goes our code node. Then we actually have to add a merge node here. Click here and the mode will be append. That's alright. The number of inputs will be 2. That's alright. So connect the output from the code node into input 2, as you can see, and the first node will be directly connected towards input 1. Great. Then we'll add another code node here. Click here, delete everything. So time for our second code. I have already prepared everything. Let me just copy paste it first, then I'll explain. Alright, pasted the code here. So now let me explain what this does. Oops, wait. So get the new campaign data and historical insights from previous node. Build a comprehensive prompt for AI. So now, of course, we can build the prompt directly in the AI node, but I like to keep it here for modularity so that we can quickly debug and check what's going wrong. Also to keep everything compact. So here starts our prompt. This is our prompt variable. You are a world-class copywriter and marketing strategist. Based on our best performing campaigns, generate a comprehensive campaign brief. Great. So what are the new campaign details? It will fetch everything from our trigger input. Campaign name, product service, target audience, campaign objective, budget range, and brand voice. Great. Then we'll provide the AI with our historical performance data. Total past campaigns, average open rate, average click-through rate. Great. Then we'll also provide it the top performing subject lines, top performing ad copy, generate the following. So this is our final instruction. At first we need a campaign overview, provided 2 to 3 sentence strategic overview of this campaign that we can check later on and decide more. Then it will create 5 options of 5 different email subject lines. Then it will create 3 ad copy variations. Then it will create 10 social media hooks to stop the viewers scrolling and engage them. Then it will suggest specific audience targeting based on the campaign objective and on our historical data. So it can happen that you have come up with a new campaign idea and you are not yet sure what specific audience to target to, right? You can check our workflow, our AI brain can check all the historical data and suggest you what would be the best course of action for you. Then we got some success metrics like recommend KPIs to track based on campaign objectives and historical benchmarks. So instead of just guessing, you have a solid data-backed suggestion here. Then at last we got some optimization suggestions like provide 3 specific optimization recommendations based on our performance data. Great. Format your responses, clear sections with headers, be specific, actionable and data driven. So it will return the prompt, the new campaign and the historical insights. Great. We have successfully built the prompt for our AI node here. So click here, we can add our node here, AI node, scroll down, open AI, and select message and model. So we'll connect your OpenAI credentials here. Then from the model, I'm going to go with GPT-4 mini, and here we can paste the prompts. We have to run the workflow a little bit here for testing purposes. Great. Click here. So here will be the prompt. I'm just going to drag and drop here. It will be expression. So you do not have to do anything else. There it goes. So our AI prompt is ready. AI node is ready. Then up we'll add a simple code node here. Click here. Delete everything here. Then it's time for our next code. I'm just going to copy paste everything, paste here. So now let's take a look what this code does. At first it will parse the AI response and structure the data for later uses, right? And then it will create structured data for outputs. Like everything it will structure that from the AI's output. We also added a nice little thing here, guys, and if we want to add and update a Notion database, if you want to do that, you can update that to Notion as well. So this section will specifically format the AI output for Notion. Then if you want to add, use Google Docs, we can format for Google Docs as well. Great. So then it will return our intended outputs by this section. Great. There goes our code. Then our work is almost done. So now our report is done. Our structuring of the data is done. Now what will we do? We'll add a new document in Google Docs, then update that document with our created detailed campaign brief. Then we'll add a log in Google Sheets, and after that we'll finish the workflow with the sleek reminder in your preferred communication medium. For example, we are building with Telegram here, but you can add Slack, WhatsApp, Messenger, whatever, or email, whatever you wish. So Google Docs, create a document. Connect your Google Docs credential here. Operation will be create. Drive name will be my drive. Yeah, I have created a folder, generated campaign briefs. There it goes. Let's quickly run this node here. All right. The OpenAI code is running. Done. So our code node is running fine. Can pin the data for now. Guys, so I just had to give the correct name for our node, because previously when I tested with the code, the node's name was different, so that's why there was an issue. So here we can create our document. So at first we need the document title. We can scroll down and select this here. So our code node has automatically generated a file name. We can drag and drop that in the title portion here. Wait, we can execute this step now. It has successfully created the Google document in Google Drive. So click here. Now we will update that Google Doc. Click here, update a document here, document ID or URL. So the previous Google Doc node will return with an ID. This was our document ID. We can drag and drop. Bam. Scroll down. We just need to update the text for our document. So our text will be the document content which was returned by our code. So if you see, our code node has returned several different things. At first, I structured everything for later uses, the AI generated content, our brand guidelines and everything, the time, historical context, Notion content, and Google Doc content. So we need this here, so we can drag and drop. So it will actually look this, as you can see from the right hand side. We'll read everything later on. For now, let's finish our build first. Google Docs node is done, updating done. Next up, we'll add another sheet node so that we can update what our AI did into a log. We are going to scroll down and select append row in sheet. Choose your document, which in this case will be our campaign brief. And here we'll select generated briefs or activity log. It will automatically fetch all the available columns from that sheet. Now we just need to do one last thing. We have to manually map out everything. So the campaign name, what was our campaign name? Our code node, as you can see, it is proving to be very useful now. Since it has returned so many structured data, we can just drag and drop everything. So the campaign name, we can find that here, drag and drop, bam. Product service, wireless earbuds, take floor pods, drag and drop. So this was from one of our demo input. I'm going to show you everything from scratch. Okay. The target audience, scroll, campaign objective, drag and drop. Generated at, it also provided us a time. Then finally we'll add the Google document ID, which we can find from here. I believe we can get the Google Doc ID from here as well. Alright, it will work, same thing. Oops. Okay, now let's give it a test run. Bam. Done. So it updated the Google Sheet with these data. We'll check everything later. Now let's finish the workflow with a Telegram updater. Click Telegram, send a text message, connect your Telegram credentials. This is my go-to bot for n8n testing. Chat ID, we'll need a chat ID. Paste your chat ID here, guys. You can find that by using any Telegram bot. Just search for get my user ID. You can find that here. So in the text, we will select, we can write something like new campaign generated. So the campaign's name, which was this, and we can also give the Google Doc ID here. You do not need everything here. Of course, you can add whatever you wish. You can customize with anything. Google Doc ID, we can also provide the Google Doc ID. Bam. At last, we will add generated at. We are giving the time. Just bam, done. After you add your chat ID, you can send the message in Telegram. We are going to show that in our demo build. So yeah, that was our build. We are done. Don't forget to do not forget to unpin your data when we'll do a production run. time for the testing, guys. So currently I'm in our Google Sheets, so I'm going to go over this was our campaign performance or historical data, and here we'll actually give a trigger input. So I have already prepared some demo inputs here. We can actually choose anyone. Let's say we are picking this one, Valentine's Day gift guide. Let's copy that. Of course you will use your own new campaign idea here, space that. So this will be our new campaign idea. The AI will validate it and make it better. So our idea is to the campaign name will be Valentine's Day gift guide. The product service will be premium tech accessories, only premium here. The target audience will be couples and gift buyers, so specifically for 14th of February. The campaign objective will be to boost seasonal sales. The budget range is from $1,500 to $3,000. The brand voice in this case will be romantic and thoughtful, and the timestamp is automatically populated here. I have actually used a formula, so it's not everything copy paste. Great. So now we can head over to n8n and see how our workflow is performing. I'm just going to click execute workflow. It is fetching all the data. Watch how 20 past campaigns in from this new brief. So AI analyzes what worked for your brand previously. You are getting a completed campaign from just one spreadsheet row, and all under 2 minutes maximum. So the AI now is analyzing all the previous data and generating every output. That's it, done. How much time did you take? You tell. Now let's check the output so you can actually see what the quality of those outputs. So at first let's check our activity log here in our spreadsheet database. So yeah, after our trigger input, it populated the activity log here with everything, even the Google Doc ID. Great. Now let's check the Google Doc. So currently we're in Google Docs. This was the created campaign brief for Valentine's Day campaign. Let's click here, and there it goes. There is the prepared brief from start to end. Let's read it. So Valentine's Day gift guide is the title, campaign details, product service, target audience, objective, budget, brand voice, historical performance context for just context, total past campaigns. We provided 20 campaigns to this AI. You can provide a much larger data set. The larger data set you give, the more accurate the output will be. So here is the AI generated campaign brief. Campaign overview, the Valentine's Day gift guide campaign, blah blah blah. You can read that. I'm not going to read that. So here it provided some email subject lines, 5 options with inbuilt hook aspect. Great. Of course it provided some reasoning as well, so why it chose that email subject line. See, then we got some ad copy variations, 3 options, short, medium, long. Great. Then we also have some social media hooks. It gave us 10 options here. Of course it judged all your historical data, then based on those data it provided these outputs. Then it gave some targeting recommendations based on our historical context. Focus on couples aged 25 to 40, a demographic typically purchasing tech gifts for anniversaries or special occasions. Blah blah blah. Success metrics, it provided some suggestions like sales revenue, email open rate, click-through rate, and what we should aim based on our previous data. Like we should aim for an email open rate for above 36%, or our click-through rate, we should target it for 8%. Great. Optimization suggestions, some basic things, A/B test lines, dynamic content emails, retargeting and lookalike audiences. So you should know this if you are from a marketing background. These are basic things. So yeah, the AI is doing all the job for you. Now what's left for you to do is you have to be it did all the hard work for you. Now it's time for you to make the final decision from a high level strategic perspective that only you have as a human, as a experienced digital marketer, only you know, right? So now you have to just make the decision. Now we also added a Telegram tier at the end. So let's check our Telegram. So here was our n8n automation. Great. So it also sent us a nice little message. New campaign generated, name, Google Doc ID, and generated it. So you can stay notified of the all changes, and you can actually visit the Google documents by yourself as well from this section. And there you have it, a system that not only automates content creation but makes it smarter and more effective by learning from your own business data. Before you go, I want you to grab your free AI Advantage Kit for business owners. The link is right at the top of the description. It's packed with playbook and tools just like this to get you started. Now I have a question for you. What's the first campaign you'd have this AI brainstorm for your business? A new product launch? A holiday sale maybe? Share your ideas in the comments below. And if you find this helpful, smash that like button. It's a huge help for the channel. And if you want more AI builds and strategies that deliver real business results, hit subscribe and the bell. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.